tour that's taken in Africa, Asia and Scandinavia comes to an end in northern Germany. Beautiful evening here after a lovely afternoon, the sun just setting and the teams in the tunnel down below us here. A real test this for United and a final dress rehearsal, if you like, for Goodison Park on August the 20th. Paddy Crerand alongside me, played here in 1965, and frankly, I don't think he remembers anything about it.
1955?
It might have been, no, 65.
No, 1965. They've played two competitive matches. I mean, they played against St Pat's Athletic and beat them to get through in go on, you're going to tell me the competition.
The Europa League qualifiers.
Yeah. So they've had a couple of games. Their league hasn't started yet. But we just want to get right for the start of the season. That's the most important thing. And I think another important thing is we have to start scoring goals. We've not been doing very well at that so far, but it's a very strong side United have got out tonight, so let's hope they can score a few goals. A
lot's been said about goal scoring, Paddy, because it's 3 goals scored in 5 games, as we all know, but everyone tends to say, well, pre-season's all about getting minutes on the clock, not really about goals, but it wouldn't do any harm, would it, to go into the new season with a few goals today?
When your strikers particularly want to score goals, your team wants to score goals, does your confidence the world of good. So they need a few goals, United. This isn't going to be an easy game. I'm saying this is probably for Barcelona United's most difficult game of the tour so far, or what's left of the tour. This will be certainly the most difficult.
Yes, Hannover 7th in the Bundesliga last year, and as Paddy touched on there, they're already up and running. They've already played 2 competitive games against St Patrick's Athletic in the Europa League qualifiers. The Bundesliga doesn't start for another fortnight, but they've got another Europa League playoff game to play. They've got a domestic cup game to play, so possibly they might be just a little bit ahead of United in terms of overall fitness.
I would think so, because the games they've played have been serious games. I mean, I'm not saying they're not serious games. Obviously the Barcelona game would be a serious game, but they're not competitive in the fact that you're going to go into another round of a competition. But this will be another tester for United. I thought the game against Barcelona was great for the fact that it must have increased their fitness, because United had to work very hard the Barcelona game. I know the score was no score for by the penalties, but they had to work very hard fitness-wise. And that's what they'll be hoping to do tonight. They'll be hoping that happens tonight as well.
2 teams then below us here, United in their red shirts tonight, and Hannover all in white. Well, the team news, well, Tom Cleverley features for the first time in pre-season for United after his Olympic exploits. Another special evening for 19-year-old Michael, right back. Vidic continues his return to full fitness alongside Michael Carrick at centre-back. Rooney and Chicharito will hope to get their first pre-season goals. Anders Lindegaard gets the nod in goal tonight.
Well, it's nice to see young Mike Keane playing the position he prefers.
As for Hannover, well, they were in action just 48 hours ago here when they beat St Pat's Athletic in a Europa League qualifier. Plenty of changes for them tonight. Mamdjouf, as we know, he's injured, but there is one familiar face in this lineup. Former Red Robert Zieler, he starts in goal. Plenty of experience in defence with Pander and Eggimann, and the former Fulham man Andreasen starts in midfield. And there's a debut for new signing Adrian Nikci on the right wing. 2 pretty strong sides.
Well, when you look at the standard of the Bundesliga, you would say the standard of the Bundesliga is probably nearly as good as the English league, if not better. And certainly in the top 3 in Europe, I would think probably second to the English league. So it's going to be a tough game for United. And that's the important thing, Stuart. We've got a game a week on Monday against Everton, and you want everybody to be fit, everybody to be sharp, everybody up and running. I'm just interested to see Kagawa playing in the middle of the park. That'll be interesting.
Absolutely. Chicharito goes through his pre-match routine. He'll be very proud of his countrymen after they won Olympic gold a little bit earlier on this afternoon. A special day for Robert Zieler, former United player who has flourished here in Hannover. A referee, Peter Eggimann, about to get us underway on this lovely still evening. The final game of United's pre-season tour. A last chance for the first team squad to fine-tune and experiment before Premier League points are at stake. A new season just a week or so away. and then it's okay, you can shelve your newfound interest in handball and dressage, and we'll get down to business.
Oh, you've got to say the Olympics have been terrific, Stuart. But a week on Monday is the big day for United.
Of course, United go up to Aberdeen for a testimonial on Tuesday, but a lot of players will be away on international duty, so you have to say, in terms of the full squad, this is it before Goodison Park.
Well, it just worries you a little bit, you know, when you see Michael Carrick playing centre half. I mean, he's done exceptionally well there, but I'd rather see Michael in the middle of the park rather than at centre half.
In case you're wondering, there's nothing wrong with Rio Ferdinand, but he's played every single pre-season game, so they're just giving him a little break. He's on the bench today, but no doubt he'll probably be partnering Nemanja Vidic at Goodison Park. Michael Carrick, of course, did play centre-back for quite a lot of the Barcelona game. We've seen him do it for United before. And great to see Nemanja Vidic back as well, Paddy, and he was such a big miss.
Of course he was. Of course he was. A player of that. He'll make Keane just miss, wouldn't it, then?
Here's Nani. Rooney finds Chicharito. Two players very keen to break their pre-season ducks in terms of goal scoring. Lovely footwork by Nani. Decent ball in, looking for Chicharito, and a first touch for Robert Zieler.
Just a bit too close to the goalkeeper. You know, great to see Tom Cleverley back as well. All the parts of the season that he missed last year, and he'd been doing so well in the middle of the park. Every fan and everywhere screaming about an extra midfield player. Could he be the one?
Rooney. Here is Cleverley, who turns the grand old age of 23 tomorrow. Tom Cleverley did well for Team GB in the Olympics, and of course it looks like debut this week as well in friendly, so it could be a heck of a week for young Tom.
Yeah, you wonder who arranges friendlies when the season's just started. Crazy, isn't it?
It is.
Crazy.
Interesting seeing Nemanja Vidic. He doesn't look quite as fearsome with a full head of hair. I think he needs to shave his hair a bit to look a bit scarier like he used to. Here's Andreasen, once of Fulham, in the centre of midfield.
I'll tell him you said that, Stu.
He's just waiting until the season starts. Don't worry, that'll be coming off. Chahed on the right-hand side. Good atmosphere in this stadium. I don't think I've ever been to a stadium in Germany that's been anything less than excellent.
Fantastic. Another fantastic stadium.
You can get on for 49,000 fans in here. They had about 25,000 for the visit of St Pat's 48 hours ago. Many more than that in here tonight. As the referee's whistle goes for the free kick. Yes, United were last here 47 years ago, the 7th of August 1965, and Hannover beat United 2-0. Paddy played, plus Law, Best and Charlton in this very stadium.
Wasn't my fault.
Zieler. It was a little bit unfortunate at United, Robert Zieler. He got some injuries and never really made it. Went out on loan, you remember, to Northampton Town, but he's come here and he's flourished. He was part of the Germany squad in the European Championships, third choice keeper. Didn't play, but he's the reigning player of the year, and what a career he's had here.
I'm delighted for him. He's a good lad as well. Delighted for him.
Michael Keane played left back against Vålerenga a week ago. Now he's showing his versatility playing right back today.
More natural side for him that than his left hand side, you know, Michael. I'll tell you something, Stuart, hasn't he shot up that kid?
Yeah, I was just down in the tunnel before the game, and Michael Keane, in the certainly last 18 months or so, seems to be much more of a physical specimen than he used to be. It's back to Anders Lindegaard. Do you read anything into the fact that Lindegaard has got the nod today, Paddy, in terms of the new season? We're all desperate to know what's going to happen in the new season.
I think it'll be interesting to see who plays the first game. Although you've got to say, De Gea played terrific against Barcelona.
Yeah. Carrick is looking for Nani, who's looked dangerous in the early stages, but he just strayed.
Shouldn't be offside there, Stuart. You can see right along that line.
Nani, who missed a pen against Barcelona. Apparently we're not going to get penalties tonight, even if it's a draw. I mean, there is silverware at stake, the Chevrolet Cup, but I was told that we won't have penalties if it's a draw. It'll be shared, but we'll see. Funny things happen in pre-season. Lindegaard, Carrick. It's a dangerous pass, but Cleverley does well. Tom Cleverley just made his United debut, remember, a year ago as a sub in the Charity Shield, made all the difference. Rooney's through ball. Well cut out. Chicharito was onto that in a flash.
That was nearly a brilliant pass. Danger again here.
Rooney looking for Chicharito. Avevor did very well there to clear. And away by Pander. Finds Rausch. And he wins the throw. A couple of nearly things there from United. Some decent defending. Both the centre-backs, Avevor and Eggimann, called into action. 8 changes for this Hannover side to the team that played 48 hours ago. And I was told they're probably going to make about 8 changes at half-time, so you'll be delighted with that, Paddy.
Yeah, we love that, don't we?
There'll be carnage in the second half, just you wait. Lovely atmosphere inside this stadium. We're to a lake as well, and beforehand there was a concert going on there, and beer tents and stalls and loads of fans, and it was a great atmosphere. Vidic to Nani. Vidic, Shinji Kagawa, who we've seen, Paddy, on this tour play just behind a front man, but he's deeper this time in midfield.
I think this might be his best position, Stuart, because he's a very intelligent player, a good passer of the ball. He sees things well.
Yes, he scored one of the fairly few goals that United have scored on this tour when he struck in Shanghai a couple of weeks ago. This is Schlaudraff. It's it out to Nikci, the new signing. Dangerous ball in and away.
Corner.
Good header by Vidic. It's Adrian Nikci, the young Swiss player who makes his debut tonight. Joined in the summer from FC Zurich. Keen to impress on the right-hand side for Hannover. And they have a corner kick. And Pander, the left-back, is going across to take it. Experienced German international. Good with set pieces, and he'll try and swing this in with his left foot, Christian Pander. Big men in the box, including Andreasen, who went up there.
Oh, that's a wicked ball in that.
Great delivery.
That was a wicked ball in.
Nani. I think there's an injury there.
I think Wayne Rooney got a little bang in the back of his head there as well.
Just see rubbing the back of his head, Wayne Rooney, and the ball was put out. Patrice Evra has become a father again, which meant he missed the game a week ago, but
he doesn't realise it. He's got the captain's armband and he just walked past it. It's obviously broke and landed in the pitch, right where he's left it on the pitch.
Evra fast closing in on 300 Manchester United appearances. Kagawa. Nemanja Vidic. He's looking for Young on the left-hand side, but Chahed can deal with it. The Tunisian international. Ashley Young, another one who missed a penalty against Barcelona. I don't think he'll be taking a penalty again soon for anybody after his unfortunate experience with England against Italy in the European Championships. Evra, Kagawa, and this is Cleverley.
Oh, that's a great ball, well cut out.
Cut out by Eggimann. And now to break on with Konstantin Rausch. All left foot, Rausch. And this is Schlaudraff. Into Henning Hauger, the Norwegian. Christopher Avevor. Chahed. Good move this. Nikci. Keep it in. Deep and dangerous ball in as well. Looking for Konstantin Rausch. Got that wrong, Henning Hauger. But Nikci has a threat already on the right-hand side. On the overlap is Chahed, but just shepherded out of play. A lot of talk about the United left-back position this pre-season. We'll talk about Leighton Baines, but we'll start the campaign surely as the main left-back.
Well, Patrice Evra in form. There's not many better full-backs anywhere in the world.
Yeah, Robbie Brady, who's part of the squad out here in northern Germany, has had a go at left-back on the tour. Tyler Blackett for the throw. Pander, who's had an injury-plagued career, Christian Pander, the German international, has been on the score sheet already this season with a goal against St Pat's in Dublin. Is Kagawa. Evra. Michael Carrick celebrating a return to the England squad, which you have to ask, why on earth wasn't he in the England squad in the Euros? But that's a whole can of worms, isn't it? Now Nani. He was blocked off there by Pander, and Pander draws the free kick.
Well, the linesman thinks he gives a little bit of a tug here. Not so sure about it. This is where he gives the free kick. Well, who tugged who? Did it look to me as if it was the German lad Pander done the tugging?
6 of 1, wasn't it, that?
Oh, you've got to be careful, Nani. That was a little bit of a late challenge, and he's
on Pander.
Go at the referee there. You can't do that.
Peter Eggimann, our referee, and there's the manager of Hannover, Mirko Slomka. He's done a very good job actually here since he arrived in January 2010. He took them to their highest ever Bundesliga position of 7th. Cleverley. Evra. Young. Evra.
Oh, that's careless, Pat.
He was looking for Michael Keane, but was cut out by Rausch. And now here's Sobiech, international striker. Back to Konstantin Rausch. Schlaudraff. Jan Schlaudraff. Rausch.
That's a great ball in. Well done, goalkeeper.
Commanding work from Anders Lindegaard. Fresh from signing a new contract for United, of course. Fresh from doing an interview with Paddy as well, which doesn't seem to have affected him too badly.
Or me, for that matter.
Hauger always looks comfortable in possession. He always seems to have that extra yard of space.
He's got good control in either foot, Stuart.
A little bit like...
Good control in either foot.
Yeah, dare I say he's a little bit like Paul Scholes, but in the way that he finds space, it is a bit Scholes-esque. Cleverley gets United moving. Young
passing.
Cleverley. Young.
Oh, the ball was on.
Slide ball pass, didn't quite work. Young. Cleverley. Rooney. Nani's in space. Finds Nani. Chicharito's waiting.
Oh, there's a chance. That was a chance. The ball was too quick.
Did he get
Chicharito? Was he offside?
Well, did he get anything on this at all?
No, he never touched it, I don't think. I mean, it's the pace of the ball in. Difficult to say.
Close. Could do with a goal, Chicharito.
Yeah, he needs it badly, young Philip.
Probably a bit of banter between him and Anderson after the result of the Olympic soccer final. Kagawa.
The win for Mexico shocked everybody, didn't it?
Actually, somebody sent me a tweet to say, please don't give away the score. So I think we might have ruined that already. So
who sent you that?
Somebody sent me a tweet. Sorry about that, but what can you do?
Can I make it worse?
Here's Pander.
Oh, that's a good ball, and watch your back, Patrice.
Really dangerous ball in towards Sobiech. And good defending in the end from Evra, and Lindegaard was caught.
That was a good save from the goalkeeper as well. There's a little bit of power in that header from Patrice Evra.
Young.
Oh, you're asking a lot. You're asking a lot.
First 15 minutes, lively enough stuff. Very competitive.
That was out.
Character Michael Keane, United's reigning reserve player of the season. England under-19 international. That's cut out. Now he's heading Hauger.
Just play a couple of simple balls, Michelson.
Rausch, Schlaudraff, Sobiech waiting in the middle.
Well defended by Michael Carrick.
Great positional play from Michael Carrick, and United can clear. Nani. Might need a bit of help here, getting boxed in.
He's not done any favours to the fullback.
Rooney odds it on. Chicharito, full of energy.
Oh, he's not got the bend on it he wanted, Wayne.
Yeah, he was asking a lot there. Wayne Rooney, who last season 34 goals, but he ended the campaign scoring 17 in his final 17 games. Great campaign he has. Schlaudraff, who nominally is a striker, but
well done,
plays pretty deep. Kagawa, Cleverley. He had such an impact, Cleverley, when it came on as a sub against City in the Community Shield a year ago. He changed the game.
Well, he started this match very well, Stuart.
So many nasty little injuries he got last year at Everton and Bolton, against Ajax, and it really just torpedoed his campaign. But let's hope he's injury-free for a while, because he could be an important player for United.
Oh, that's good play. That is good play by Kagawa.
Great control by Evra as well. That's a throw. Dusk falling here in northern Germany after a beautiful afternoon. Floodlights just beginning to shine a bit here. Rooney, nice touch that. Cleverly shot is blocked almost into the path of Chicharito. Chicharito, well, I think he was looking for Young at the far post there, and it's blocked behind for a corner.
Well, they were claiming offside, but it wasn't.
That's a corner kick. Nani to take. And Vidic is forward. Flicked on towards Vidic.
That was an opportunity, but I think it just came a bit too quick to him. That's a nice little touch on, but just comes a little bit too quick for him. Over the bar.
Talk about Nemanja injury at Basel last year, but he also got injured in the first game of the season at West Brom. I think total he played just 10 times last season, Nemanja Vidic. And well, it's a sort of player who's difficult to replace. Nemanja.
Big loss. A lot of people forget that, the few games he played last year.
Keane. Nani. Just, well, he fired that really into Cleverley.
I don't think he meant it for Cleverley.
No. Good experience for Tom Cleverley, the Olympics. Remember, he took a penalty in a shootout successfully against Korea. Sobiech. Good skill. He was looking for Nikci, but Nikci just slipped, really. And United can clear. Quite a lot of fringe players in this lineup for Hannover, looking to impress the manager. Throw from Christian Pander to Schlaudraff. It's given away. Kagawa. Michael Carrick. What did you make of his England recall? Because
that's a strange one. That I don't understand that. Different manager all the same. I don't think he should have ever been out in the England squad in the first place.
Nice skill, Chicharito, but just ran into a bit of trouble there, Henning Hauger. Rausch. And now here's Christian Pander. This is good stuff from the home team. Pander's continued the run. Schlaudraff. Rausch's ball in. United were caught napping a little bit there.
Well, he's got a chance to get a bit of room here, Young.
Kagawa. Foot in there from Jan Schlaudraff. Referee.
Might have been a little push there as well.
That's the referee, Mr. Eggimann. Vidic. Good record United have of late in Germany. The last couple of visits were memorable. 2-0 win against Schalke in the Champions League last year, and then a 3-1 win in Wolfsburg when Michael Owen scored a hat-trick. And I remember playing in Germany in pre-season back in 2000 in Munich. United played Bayern and played Boca Juniors. So good recent memories. That's Schlaudraff. Keane. Kagawa. The ball. Chicharito. Nani.
Oh, he's just overhit it. Maybe he picked out the wrong man. Maybe Ashley Cole was the one he should have played it into.
Mirko Slomka, who's also been in charge of Schalke. Got more than 25,000 season ticket holders here at the AWD Arena. Good club. The quarterfinals of the Europa League, as well as 7th in the Bundesliga, eventually knocked out by Atletico Madrid, of course won it in the end. Did that stay in? No, it's out of play.
No, it didn't.
For the throw. Kagawa is going to leave it for Michael Keane. Such a shame that Michael's brother got such a bad injury. Wish him all the best on the road to recovery. Little 1-2. Evra.
Stay wide, Nani.
Rooney. Now here is Nani. Michael Keane is on the overlap. Here's Rooney. Well blocked. Avevor with a crucial interception there because it opened up for Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, it gets the burst of applause from the home fans as well. They know how important this tackle is. It just hits off him. If he stops it, that's the main thing.
Kagawa does well. Nani, Shinji Kagawa does really well. Great chance. Surely United will score here. How on earth they missed? How on earth has that stayed out? Michael Keane was in there. Chicharito was in there. You thought the net was going to bust, but it didn't.
You need to see this again to believe that he's missed this. There's the miss kick from Chicharito. Young Michael Keane in the act. He doesn't make a proper connection. Oh dear me, not got many easier chances than that.
How on earth has that stayed out? Here's the corner kick. It would have been a very, very special moment for Michael Keane.
Well, we're just saying as well, it's important that Chicharito gets a goal.
Yeah. A lot of talk about second season syndrome. He's still got 12 goals last season.
Oh, that's a great ball.
Lovely ball in towards Nani, and out comes Zieler. And now Keane, surely. Oh no. Well, he could have had 2 goals in 2 minutes, Michael Keane.
I think the young kid got the shock of his life that he's finished up there with the ball at his feet. What do you do? Hit it into the net, son. He's totally miskicked it. Oh, dear me. Dear me, a little bit of nerves got the better of him then, I think.
Twice in a minute or two, Michael Keane could have scored. Just worth remembering in that move, though, Cleverley's wonderful through ball to Nani.
Yes.
And much better from United.
Oh, they're playing very well, Stuart.
Pass
That's
and
the
move.
important thing.
Michael Keane will end up getting a bit of stick on the plane home.
Oh, from the players, yeah. Young or not young, it's all be in good heart.
Oh, absolutely. Avevor to Chahed. Oh, United are looking pretty sharp here. 0-0.
Well, good. And a real good spell.
We're looking for Pander, well forward from left back. It falls for Jan Schlaudraff. Goes for goal himself. Only half save, and Sobiech can score. Well, Lindegaard will be disappointed there. He couldn't hold the effort. And Artur Sobiech, the Polish international striker, makes it Hannover 1, United 0.
It's amazing how football can change in a short space of time, isn't it? Well, he doesn't catch this, the goalkeeper. He'll be a bit disappointed with himself. It's a great finish all the same, isn't it? Yeah, the big centre forward comes in here, Sobiech, and it's nice and easy. Rather than being 2 down, they're 1 up.
After Sobiech, who was part of the Poland squad in the European Championships, scores. A guy who only got 1 goal in the Bundesliga last season. He was barely used, only really as a sub, and yet now he scored against Manchester United. And we were just saying how well United were doing. Had a couple of terrific chances.
Always famous last words, isn't it?
Anders Lindegaard is a perfectionist. He'll be very, very disappointed. Vidic. Lovely through ball, Chicharito. Cross comes Avevor, and Chicharito's shot dragged just wide.
I think they're very fortunate there. Back 4 of Hannover. That was 3 great opportunities United have had. That was the 3rd one. This is the goal. And he'll be a bit disappointed, the goalkeeper. He's let that go, hasn't he? You've got to say it's a classy finish from Sobiech. Kept his head.
One of those awkward ones that are difficult for goalkeepers when they bounce just in front of you. And that will lift Hannover, because United were starting to dominate possession. Here's Konstantin Rausch. Left foot. Oh, that's really dangerous. I'm not sure anybody got a touch on that, did they?
Well, I don't know what they were thinking there. Surely put your boot through that.
Sobiech was thinking, I might get a second here.
I think you just put your boot through that. You don't try and do anything else. Clear it.
Wonderful.
First and foremost.
Wonderful ball in.
That's not going outside the 18-yard line.
So Artur Sobiech scores the goal that separates the two sides. Very watchable game.
It is that. Very good game.
Evra. Young. Carrick. Evra. It's cut out by Rausch, but Nani has it. Cleverley involved in a lot of good things for United. Finds Michael Keane. Kagawa. Keane continues his run. Michael Keane, terrific run. He's away from Pander. Keane does really well and deserved better.
Oh, the ball into the box. When a defender gets to the end of it, it can go anywhere.
Cleverley. Kagawa, it's opened up for him. Shinji Kagawa!
Can't get his hand to that, yes.
Zieler just tipped that over.
I don't think he got as much clever in it as he would have liked. But the goalie still has to put it over.
Maybe just to take a deflection as he shot, rather than, yeah, a little touch there.
Played very well, United, Stuart.
Yeah.
Played very well.
Good signs, just the scoreboard doesn't tell us that at the moment. Corner kick. Michael Keane's in there. Vidic is in there. Well headed away. United will be feeling a little bit unfortunate to be behind here, I think. Carrick, now he can hit them from here, but a lovely through ball, but Chicharito's offside. Still not quite happening for Chicharito. You can see here, he's playing right on the shoulder of the last man, and he is off.
There's not a lot in it, but he is off.
Michael Keane's header. Kagawa. Avevor. Zieler. This could be a bit awkward for Robert Zieler. Flicked on by Nikci. Could be a great pass, but not quite. Chahed can intercept.
I'm not sure what the full-back was thinking there, Chahed.
Zieler took no chances and absolutely whacked it. 23 now. Robert Zieler, which is a baby for a goalkeeper. 5 years he spent at United. The nearest he came to a first-team appearance was appearance on the bench in the Carling Cup. Evra. And Nemanja Vidic. Kagawa. Well, this is a terrific workout for United. It's a class game at the moment.
They're one down, but they're playing well.
Evra. He's gone for the return. Oh, great skill. Nani. Driving run. Here's Rooney. Terrific save. And surely it's the equaliser. It is. It's Chicharito. He's off the mark in pre-season. The goal was coming. United have played some lovely stuff. And it's 1-1.
Yeah, they've been playing some great football, and that's another great build-up as well. And Chicharito gets in the end of it, which will do him the world of good. There's no offside. One or two of the German players were looking for offside, but no. Look at the full-back on the dead ball line, playing everybody on. Yeah, the goalie's unfortunate. He makes a great save, and it just goes straight to Chicharito.
That will do him the world of good. So we're level again. Good game, this. Bear in mind, we didn't see a goal in Vålerenga. Didn't see a goal against Barcelona. And now we've got two. We've had just over half an hour here in Lower Saxony in Germany. The stadium that may be familiar to you, used at the World Cup 2006 and way back in '74, the European Championships in '88. Been rebuilt a few times, but it's always used here in Hannover. In fact, the last time Spain lost a competitive match in a major European Championship or a major World Championship was here in the World Cup 6 years ago when they were beaten by France in the last 16. That's a dangerous ball in. Chicharito at the far post.
Well, just a yard in front of him. Couldn't get there. The cross.
Well, certainly Young and Nani have swapped, and that seems to have paid dividends, with Nani heavily involved for United's equaliser and Young with a lovely curling ball in here. Here's the goal again.
Yeah, when Rooney doesn't connect properly, but to be fair, the goalie makes a good save. They're looking for offside, but he doesn't realise the fullback Chahed standing on the dead ball line.
Well, we're just talking about Chicharito, weren't we? 20 goals in that stellar first season. Didn't have a bad second season, in fairness, with, what, 12? Had a disrupted pre-season with that concussion, played a lot of international football. I think it'll do him good to have had a full pre-season with United. Chahed goes in. He won the ball cleanly. Hauger.
It's a free kick for United, that.
I want to take it quickly, and they do. Look in the mood here. It's Rooney. Now Young. Struggling to contain Young on this right-hand side. Young. That's clever. Michael Keane. Driven ball in. And it's away by Eggimann. They're looking a threat, United.
All the time. Every time they go forward, they've looked a threat.
I think young Michael Keane will feel a bit better after a couple of pretty glaring misses.
Well, you're asking too much there, Ashley.
Pander. Well, that's up really rather than away. Shinji Kagawa goes in. Kagawa, of course, very familiar with Hannover. He would have played here with Borussia Dortmund. Very highly thought of here, Shinji Kagawa, because of his exploits with Borussia Dortmund, where he managed to bang in 17 goals last season, which is not bad, is it, from an attacking midfielder. Vidic finds Michael Carrick. It's been pretty effortless for Michael Carrick so far. Vidic.
He's always an outlet all the time. Tom Cleverley. Always an outlet out for a defender that's got the ball under pressure.
Vidic. Across to Michael Carrick. Shinji Kagawa. Now Cleverley.
Can you see the young right back? He's on his own. Wayne will see him.
Rooney spots Michael Keane. Chicharito calling for it in the centre. Young is there as well. Here is Ashley Young. Young
he's
Offside
not
against
offside.
Chicharito.
He's not offside when the ball's crossed. The goalie's made a terrific save. I'm not so sure he was offside when the ball was crossed. Watch them, they all come out quickly. Yeah, there's not much in it all the same, is there?
Yeah, I think Rooney and Chicharito both straying there. Last 10 minutes of an excellent first half here at the AWD Arena. And Schlaudraff finds Henning Hauger. Avevor. Nikci. Christian Pander. Cleverley again, full of energy and running. Young. Now Chicharito. Nani has it. Chicharito's kept going, but not there. Given away though, Kagawa.
Good ball as well.
It finds Young. Lovely pass. Rooney waits around the penalty spot. Just behind him, that pullback.
Oh, it was all right. It's like knocking the shin more than anything.
Well, every time Tom Cleverley goes down, you just are a little bit fearful because of what happened to him last season, but hopefully he's okay there. Free kick, and it's really dangerous
position. He adds a great
position.
deal of pace with his pass, and he's so quick at everything he does, Tom Cleverley.
Yeah.
No, that's not so bad, that.
He's always positive, Cleverley, always wanting to go forward. Now, I think Nani likes the look of this, but Wayne Rooney is there as well. Is it going to be a Rooney curler or Nani with an up and down dipper? 25 yards out.
Michael Keane on his own. Wayne Rooney play it into him. Oh no, he's coming back.
Is it Rooney? Is it Nani? Nani, this is a training ground routine. Nani's gone for the return.
Oh, dear me. Dear me, that was a chance.
Well, that almost worked a treat.
That was nearly out the stadium.
That's actually gone into the top tier, I think. But it almost worked.
Good free kick.
Full
Just
about
keeps
everybody.
the shot down, but he can't.
United bench in the squad.
Smile there from the shot, I would imagine.
Mike Phelan running the show tonight. Sir Alex on club business. Last 7 minutes. Enjoying this.
Very good. It's very good entertainment.
Nikci. Sobiech waiting for it. Chance at the far post. That's a good save.
Saved by the goalkeeper. He's at full stretch to get that as well.
Well, it was actually Rausch with his less favoured right foot. Slightly awkward one, that.
That's a good save.
Lindegaard. It just shows they're a threat.
Yeah, it's a good save this from the goalkeeper.
Might have seen it a bit late as well.
Yeah, went through Keane's legs, didn't it?
Rooney. Cleverley, a bit more purpose and pace about United tonight. Evra.
I think he's added a bit of that Cleverley.
Nani. Nani again. Chicharito tries to cut out the back pass. Ron Robert Zieler, hustled and harried.
Oh, watch your line, watch your line.
Hauger.
You watched your line. They were offside. Once you come back, you're not going to catch it.
This stadium was an absolute fortress for Hannover last year. Unbeaten at home in the Bundesliga. The only team not to lose at home in the Bundesliga last season.
You're asking a lot. You're asking a lot.
Just going to drift out of play for a throw. Their record here last year, 10 wins and 7 draws. It's the bedrock of the campaign that saw them finish 7th. And qualify for the Europa League playoffs, which they're in at the moment. It's a good product, actually, the Bundesliga. Packed stadiums, great atmospheres, good teams. And a big crowd in here tonight, enjoying what they're seeing so far. Kagawa. Young. Seems to be a little bit more effective with Young on the right and Nani on the left as the half has worn on.
The pass is very good, Stuart.
And there's an example of it. Now Rooney. Young.
Oh, I think he took Wayne by surprise there.
I don't know whether Rooney thought he was off there, but Avevor, a young centre-back, only 20, through the youth system here, cut it out. Hannover 96-1, United 1. United having to come from behind. Chicharito with the goal. Cleverley. Now Vidic. Vidic has been taken off in his last couple of games as he just feels his way to fitness. I wonder if he'll play the full 90 tonight. Be interesting to see.
I think there's a possibility of that.
Cleverley. It's Michael Keane again. Ashley Young. Cleverley. It's proving difficult to pick up, Tom Cleverley. Forces his way through. Does well. Tom Cleverley. Good save by Zieler.
Oh, I thought he was going to try a cheeky little chip there. He's been excellent this first half. That Olympic Games have done him the world of good, I think. Gave him plenty of games.
I'm still waiting for his first United goal, Tom Cleverley. But yeah, he has caught the eye. Evra, Nani, Kagawa. Just dictating the play, always popping up. Michael Keane. Plenty of red shirts piling forward here. Rooney lets it go. Kagawa.
I thought he was going to hit it.
Lovely footwork. Can he go all the way? Well blocked by Avevor.
Yeah, he's out there again, Avevor. Just took that extra touch that allowed the defender to come and block it. Didn't need to take the extra touch.
He's got quick, clever feet, Shinji Kagawa.
He has, hasn't he?
And Avevor, not for the first time in this half, with a saving block. I don't think you could argue if United went in ahead.
Found some excellent stuff, United.
Rooney.
Hell of a ball as well. Can
Handy pass, isn't it?
Now.
Nani. Agua. Well blocked.
The angle too much.
Now Cleverley. Evra.
Trying to be just a bit too clever trick.
3 against 3 here. Oh, a real break on.
Oh, it's free kick.
Right in front of the referee, Ashley Young.
Oh, that might not be a bad free kick, that, Stuart.
Taking one for the team there, I think.
Yeah. Playing in England, had to get booked for that.
1-1 in the last minute. Nikci. Still going, Nikci. He just tries to force it through. Andreasen had made the run from midfield, but United attack then. Floodlight shining brightly now here as we approach half-time. Evra. Here's Vidic. Half-time, really enjoyable first half. Warm applause at the AWD Arena. 1-1. Artur Sobiech, the Polish international, scoring first after Lindegaard couldn't hold on to Schlaudraff's shot. The United deservedly levelled through Chicharito. scoring from close range after Wayne Rooney's effort was pushed away by Ron Robert Zieler, but Chicharito made no mistake. Several other chances, some lovely play from Manchester United at times. Michael Keane with 2 outstanding chances, but he couldn't find the back of the net. Enjoyable stuff. Half time here. Hannover 1, United 1.
Welcome back to the AWD Arena, where here on MUTV we've finally got some goals to talk about. At half-time it is Hannover 96-1, Manchester United 1. Lumkari, what did you make of that first half?
Well, we should be in front at half-time, Mark. We've missed a couple of good chances and kept waiting for that goal to come, and I didn't think it was going to come after the chances we missed, but fortunately Chicharito in the right place at the right time, and even though it's only 2 or 3 yards out, that goal will do him the world of good.
Yeah, we'll speak about the United goal in a minute, but it was actually the Germans who opened the scoring. A bit of a mistake by Lindegaard, we've got to say, because it was Jan Schlaudraff's effort which he parried into the path of the Polish striker Artur Sobiech. And really, the keeper's going to be disappointed.
Oh, without a doubt, Mark. It wasn't a fiercely struck shot. If it had been, you can understand it bouncing off him, but you've got to put that down to a goalkeeping error. I mean, it's hardly struck and comes back off him, and the centre forward in the right place at the right time. And I've got to say, against the run of play, put them in the lead.
Was that goal good for the game, though? Because it meant United had to come out a little bit more. I know we were going to always come out and try and score goals anyway, but there was a bit more urgency in our play. A
slight bit more urgency, but up until the goal being scored, I thought we were in control. Continually got down the right, supplied balls into the box, either from Michael Keane or Nani, and the chances came and the chances went, and I thought, here we go again. It's going to be another 90 minutes of no goals, but fortunately, as I said, Hernandez in the right place at the right time. Almost identical goal to the opening goal from the German side.
Yeah, let's have a look at the Mexicans' goal then. Like you say, Lou, it was similar in the way that it was a shot parried into the path of the striker. Decent build-up play by the Reds as well. Patrice Evra involved, Rooney as well. Nani, a great little cutback to Rooney. His left foot shot parried by Zieler, and there's our man Chicharito.
Yeah, as you said, Mark, it was a good move, and when the ball was cut back to Wayne, you know, if Wayne had been in top form, this wouldn't have bounced off the goalkeeper. This would have been in the back of the net. And it's a good chance for Wayne. He's in the box, 12 yards out. Normally he'd finish from then, but Hernandez in the right place at the right time. And I was pleased because just before that, he'd missed an absolute sitter. Right in the same sort of position almost. And fell and sort of miscued the ball at the same time. And I thought that goal from him was never going to come, but fortunately it did.
Could do wonders for a striker's confidence, just registering any kind of goal. And it's great for him because he's going to be worried about his starting place with so many players vying for those attacking positions. And like you said earlier, that chance he missed might have been preying on his mind. I mean, he was narrowly getting to a touch, but it just wasn't there.
Well, that was the first half chance he had, but there was an even better one than that late on.
Fizzed across by Nani, wasn't it?
That was difficult for him. That was fizzed across, yeah. But the chance after that, Mark, where I think he was on the 6-yard line, ball was squared back to him from Kagawa, almost certain to score. But Hernandez in top form like he was when he came, that would have been in the back of the net. But as I said to you earlier, when strikers are a little bit off form because things are not going right for them, you tend to miss those opportunities.
Yeah, let's look at the effort you're talking about, Lou, actually, because it involves Michael Keane as well. Both players missing chances. Again, Nani involved Kagawa too. And Chicharito on form is burying that. Michael Keane unlucky with the follow-up, but that's bread and butter for Javier Hernandez.
Well, it was when he came, and that continued for a number of months, and strikers love these opportunities. 6 yards out, you've just got to make contact, and the ball ends up in the back of the net. But as you've seen there, he fell backwards, he miscontrolled the ball, and the chance had gone.
Just after that, and just before the Hannover goal, actually, Michael Keane involved again. He was bombing forward on the right-hand side for United and getting involved where he could. Nani forcing the save out to Zieler. The ball breaks kindly to Michael Keane, and that's one of those horrible moments, Lou. He's just knocked it with his left foot and then spooned it wide with his right. He'll be gutted about that.
He will be, but all credit to the young man. What's he doing up there? His enthusiasm, Mark, has taken him from a right back position where he's playing into the opposition penalty box, and when this ball broke from him, I was praying that he'd find the back of the net. Unfortunately, just panicked a little bit and the chance went.
I think we should erase that clip from the MUTV archive because he's a lovely lad, Michael. He won't want to see that again. Nemanja Vidic, always a presence when he comes up from the back for corners, was involved in a chance he shot over the bar. He's better in the box with his head than his foot, isn't he, Nemanja?
Well, he's not bad with his feet either, but you just find that some days, some nights they go into the back of the net, other nights they fly away over the crossbar. There was one after that, I think it was Nani. He found the top row of the back of the stand behind the goals. But sometimes you connect properly, other times you don't.
That was a snapshot from Nemanja, to be fair. It came at him very quickly, so he's done well to get anything on it. Okay, we're going to take a short break and be back with a bit more analysis in just a couple of minutes' time. Just 45 minutes left of the DHL Tour 2012, and here at the AWD Arena it is Hannover 96-1, Manchester United 1 in the battle for the Chevrolet Cup. Okay, let's get the half-time thoughts of Captain Marvel, Brian Robson.
Okay, Brian, can you talk us through the first half?
Well, it was a bit disappointing, only in the sense that I thought we were playing quite well. We played some good football, had some good attacking moves. Will Keane had a good chance. Michael Keane had a great chance, and then Chicharito had a good chance, and we could have sort of went one goal up. And it's amazing in football how it happens. But the next attack, Anders maybe should have collected the ball, but it just came away from his body, and they go in front. But a fantastic move to get the equaliser. Lovely move down the left, and then Nani picked out Wayne really well. He hits his shot well, and Chicharito was on hand to score the goal. So I think it was a deserved equaliser, because I thought we've played some decent football in that first half. So hopefully the lads can keep going on that in the second half and just pick the game up a bit, but take our chances, and if we take our chances we should win the game.
And this Hannover side certainly are giving us good practice before this Everton game next Monday. How impressed have you been with Hannover?
No, well, the Germans are always really well organised. That's one thing you can always say about them. They keep disciplined, and they make it difficult for you to break them down. They're in the UEFA Cup as well, and so they're fairly fit. They're well advanced to our lads, and so it's a good game for us. But I would just like to see us just step up the pace a little bit in the second half and go on and win the game.
Thanks, Brian.
Cheers.
Yeah, sounds simple when Robbo says it. Take our chances, we'll win the game. And it's exactly like that, isn't it? We've created enough, we've just got to take a few of them.
I'd expect to see us go on and win the game, Mark. There was enough evidence in the first half to show that we were just a little bit better than them, a little bit more organised, even though Brian said the German teams are organised. And we got forward on a number of occasions and created a number of chances to lead you to believe in the second half that if we get the same amount of chances, we'll take a couple of them and we will go on to win the match.
Okay, let's hope we can do that. And to take you through the action in the second half, I'll hand you back to Paddy Crone. But first of all, Stuart Gardner.
Thanks, fellas. Welcome back. Teams just coming out in dribs and drabs. So we're about to see wholesale changes from Hannover, about 8 of them, including a new front pairing of Yakonen, who's a dangerous player, and also Abdullawi. United making changes as well. You can see Ryan Giggs is going to come on. His first pre-season action for United after his exploits in the Olympic Games. You're just going to have to bear with us, and we'll try and sort things out as the half goes on in terms of who on earth is playing for Hannover 96 in this second half. I can say that it's nothing short of carnage on Paddy's team sheet.
Yeah, you're right. Stuart, give me a hint. What's the numbers that have come on, please?
I'll tell you as we go on.
Oh dear, that makes it even worse.
But it is Armageddon on Paddy's team sheet, I can tell you. But, well, we know that Ryan Giggs is coming on for Manchester United.
I know who
anyway.
the United players are, Stuart. That's not difficult.
Well, that's good news.
That makes it easier.
Yeah, so good to see Ryan Giggs, who of course scored in the Olympics against the UAE, scored a penalty as well in that shootout. And I think got the impression that Ryan Giggs thoroughly enjoyed that experience. Ashley Young is the player who's gone off at half-time for Ryan Giggs. That's the easy bit. That's the one United change. There are plenty of changes for
I'm going to
Hannover.
surprise you in actual fact. Cherendolis, number 6, Stindl, 28, Yakonen, number 11.
Second half gets underway. Giggs on at half-time for United, and David De Gea has come on as well for Anders Lindegaard. So both goalkeepers getting a run out. Really enjoyed that first half. I hope the fact that there's been plenty of changes, certainly from Hannover, doesn't affect the flow of the game, because it really was an excellent pre-season friendly the first 45
Well, it was
minutes.
excellent play from United, and that's what we're here to see more than anything, actually. That's a free kick.
It's one of the subs, Lars Stindl, midfielder, with one of the challenges. It's going to be interesting up front, because Didier Yakonen is a threat, as is Mohamed Abdeloui, who's the top scorer last season with 16 goals in total. So, well, some of the squad players were given a run out in the first half. Certainly more of the set Hannover first team playing in this second half. Not that it makes it particularly easy for us, but there you go. And Yakonen's touch, the Ivory Coast international. Here he is, bag of energy for Stindl. Headed away. Yakonen.
Well played.
Cleverley. Lovely ball.
You're off. No need to be off, Chicharito. We're right in line with that, Stuart. You just wonder sometimes with the pace he's got. He could give a defender half a yard. He's just straight offside. In the wrong half as well. No need for it.
Well, it is. I know it's easy for us to say, but he could have afforded to have gone a bit later there because of his blinding pace. Stindl. Evra's challenge. Stindl again. Nobody's really pulling back in this game, are they? Ryan Giggs with a bit of a heavy touch. And Steve Cherundolo, another of the subs at right back, the veteran with a foot in. It's going to be an interesting battle, that. Steve Cherundolo, the US international, and Ryan Giggs. Now Abdeloui's in here. Players breaking from midfield. That hits Vidic. Corner. Lively start to this second half.
Well, that's an important block, isn't it?
Corner kick. David De Gea will want to get a good early touch, and that was not the best of punches. Rausch. Oh, that's a really dangerous ball in. 2-1 to Hannover. What a terrific start to the second half they have made here.
He's got a bit of every defender there to hit that into the net.
It was Karim Hamgui, the centre-back, who came on at half-time, who rose highest, and United are going to have to come from behind again.
Well, it's amazing how the game can change in such a short space of time. United totally in control. Yeah, you would think one of your central defenders has got to header that. But the number 3 who's just coming on is the one that puts it at the back of the net.
Well, Karim Hamgui scored here on Thursday against St Pat's in the Europa League qualifiers. And what a dramatic start to the second half for the Tunisian international. United behind. And they won't be too happy, I think, with that defending. And David De Gea maybe won't be too happy with these
punches. A bit more from his defenders to try and header it.
And the name of Karim Hamgui booms out around this stadium. Stindl's ball in. United have been caught cold here. And Abdeloui's effort, he just poked it really, Abdeloui, and it was easy enough for De Gea. Caught a little bit cold at the start of the second half. Nani. He's got support from Ryan Giggs. End-to-end stuff here. Giggs back to Nani. Kagawa's waiting, just over his head.
Yeah, I think he just tried to find Rooney and never got enough on it.
Now there's a break on. United are going to have to work very, very hard if they're not to suffer defeats. Good side, Hannover. Brimming with energy. Plenty of changes at half-time has just revitalised the team as well. Here's Evra. It's a great workout, this as well. Having to do a lot of running out there, United. Kagawa. Cleverley. Draws the foul from Mohamed Abdellaoui, the Norwegian international who's from of Moroccan descent but plays his football for Norway. Abdellaoui again. He has been linked with other clubs, Mohamed Abdellaoui. A little push there, surely, on Vidic. Ykkönen, muscular presence up front. Pacey as well, the former Rosenborg striker. Suddenly Ykkönen and Abdellaoui are going to offer a real threat. Rooney's touch. Foot in by Cherundolo. Avevor's header away. Now Wayne Rooney plays in Chicharito. Here's a great chance.
Terrific save again by the goalkeeper. I mean, he just stretched himself there, the goalkeeper, hoping it'll hit some part of his body. It does. He's so unfortunate. I thought he might have been offside at first, but he's not. Yeah, good ball through from Wayne, and the goalie again gets his right foot out and blocks it. He's been so unfortunate there, Chicharito.
Well, it was sliced open there.
Yeah, but all credit to the goalkeeper.
Here's the corner. Vidic should stay forward. It's looped back into the danger zone, but this time Zieler stands tall and collects. Well, I hope this isn't the kiss of death of it, but I can't imagine that we're going to see no more goals in this game.
Well, he's played exceptionally well, Zieler, hasn't he?
He has. There was a lively pace about the first half, but that's been stepped up in this second half. Another of the half-time substitutes, Hushti, the Hungarian international, who'll just play on the left-hand side. He'll be a threat as well. Kept that in, looking for Ykkönen. And that's a foul. United have got a serious amount of work to do here in this second half.
Yes, they have. Well, you expect that anyway, don't you?
Evra. Here's Ryan Giggs. Played it the wrong way for Wayne Rooney.
Just kicked it.
Avevor, one of the few players to stay on, can clear. Cherundolo into midfield and Schmieder back. Great noise here. Schmieder back, will just sit in front of the back four. Pretty comfortable in possession, this Bundesliga side. Looking for Ykkönen over the top. His pace and trickery means a long ball forward can be dangerous, and here he is. Didier Ykkönen, good save, pushed away, and the rebound is sliced. And United was sliced open there.
Well, I think Ykkönen was just being a little bit greedy there. He could have played it to one of his other two forwards that were up there. United would have been in serious trouble.
Danger signs here. This time De Gea collects. And Rooney. Kagawa. The game already feels a bit stretched. Bit of a heavy touch perhaps, and Schmieder back with the challenge. It's a good ball into Wayne Rooney. Rooney chips it. I'm not sure that was one thing on the other in the end from Wayne Rooney. Just a chip that didn't really threaten. Terrific pace about this.
Seems to have quickened the second half, doesn't it?
Certainly. Enjoyable to watch. Hope you're enjoying it at home as well, rather than the scoreline at least. Anyway, Chicharito, now Giggs.
Oh, I think there's more goals in this game, Stuart. On either side.
Rooney, Kagawa, Rooney, Cleverley as well. To wide to Nani. Cleverley does that very well. And again, Cleverley. Keane. Kagawa. Good move this. Flag is up for offside against Wayne Rooney. I think he just drifted.
He just couldn't pick him out.
Carrick. To Vidic. Now Rooney. Assessed his options and plays in Ryan Giggs. Giggs tries to flick it through to Wayne Rooney. Difficult to make that work really, but Cleverley first to it with a little touch. Nani again, worked this well. Nani, Kagawa. Oh, lovely foot movement. Wins a free kick.
Just trying to open a little space for himself to have a shot.
It was Shushti, the half-time substitute, with the challenge. A bit clumsy there from Hushti. But this is a free kick in a really dangerous position for United. You thought it might suit the left foot, actually, of Ryan Giggs.
That's exactly what he's going to do, Stuart. It looks to me as if the one that's going to take it.
United 2-1 down. They could do with something here. So finally we're ready. They're just trying to sort the wall out. Robert Zieler bellowing out instructions. Ryan Giggs.
Ryan.
Giggs straight into the wall.
Oh, there's so many big defenders in there, isn't it? It's very difficult to get it over the top.
And Robert Zieler collects. Been busy tonight, Robert Zieler.
He's a 3 great saves.
Amazing. I think if Ryan Giggs scores in the Premier League next season, that means he's scored in 23 league seasons on the trot, which is frightening. That's good skill from Lars Stindl. Stindl plays in Ykkönen. Ykkönen, clever feet, good save.
Yeah, he's not got enough power on it to beat the goalkeeper. Not bend with his right foot, but down the goalkeeper's throat.
Wasn't prolific last year, Ykkönen, 6 Bundesliga goals, but he does offer something to the team. Something a little bit different than the other strikers. Kagawa. Vidic. Now Nani. He's got a bit of space to run into here. He's got Chicharito as an option. Wayne Rooney as well. He's going on his own and finds Giggs. Giggs. Lovely ball in. Chicharito coming at the far post, and that is excellent defending in the end. Hagui has done his job very well.
Yeah, he's come on as sub and a great header.
He's done well at both ends. Hagui scoring a goal, possibly saving a goal there. Giggs has gone across to take the corner. Great pace, energy about this game. Fans, I think, are enjoying it. Giggs then to take. Keane's in there. Vidic coming in at the far post, away by Zieler. Back to Ryan Giggs, though. Nani. Looks a little bit slack from United. Hushti. Support from midfield. Smeeder back.
Oh, he did well. That's
Still
a great
going.
touch.
Good skill. And is that going to be a penalty? No. Get up, says the referee. I'd like to see that again. United just holding on a bit here. Stindl. Pinto. Stindl. Cherundolo. Oh, just too much on that from Steve Cherundolo.
Throw in. Or is it? No.
Well, very well kept in. Certainly alive and alert to that. In comes the cross towards Jakonen. Schmieder back.
Just hemmed in at the moment, United. I got hold of the ball again.
We've had an hour. Here's Lars Stindl. It's a clever pass. Hushti. Jakonen didn't get hold of it.
Kicked it. He's miskicked it. That's a chance. If he hits this properly, it finishes up in the back of the net, but he doesn't hit it properly. It's an escape for United.
Let's have a look at this. Cherundolo goes down, but cleverly got the ball there.
No, that's not a penalty.
The referee got that exactly right. Oh, Wayne Rooney got flattered there. Free kick. Hagui being lectured. Just a bit of menace about that challenge from Karim Hagui. United looking for an equaliser again. Kagawa does well. Now Ryan Giggs. Giggs forces it through to Chicharito. And before Kagawa could get there, it's clear.
It's last-ditch defending.
It's Cherundolo who's wearing the captain's armband now in this second half. Cleverley. Rooney looking for Giggs. Well cut out. Look, a very decent unit, Hannover.
They seem a lot much better this half, aren't they?
Yeah, but I think more of their regular, if you like, Bundesliga starting 11 are on. A lot of them played here on Thursday night. Hence they were rested from the starting lineup. Here's Giggs. Cleverley. Kagawa. Cleverley, who's certainly impressed tonight. Carrick. Kagawa. Well, that's blocked. Jakonen certainly had an impact since coming on at half-time. Stindl. Well, Evra penalised there. What, for climbing right in front of the linesman? Didn't see a lot wrong with it, I have to say.
No, I let it go out for a throw and
don't have a glittering history, Hannover. Highest Bundesliga finish 4th, and that was only last year, 2011. Hushti just returned to Hannover after 3 years away at Zenit St. Petersburg. It's a free kick, and Vidic just walks away from the scene.
there's not a lot in that, is it?
I was to say, it didn't seem to be an awful lot, but here we are. Take it quickly. Dangerous ball in, but De Gea will collect. De Gea, who's also, of course, been playing in the Olympics with Spain.
Oh,
it's a mistake, lets in Chicharito.
He's on his own, unfortunately.
Nearest red shirt, 40 yards away.
Well, that's a free kick wide. Right in front of the linesman. The linesman doesn't put his flag up. The referee has to give the free kick.
Well, did you not think that was a bit wild from Pinto?
I thought it was a bit wild. He's a lucky man. Watch this challenge. Just a pure challenge. No, well, it didn't. He's caught him. Just spreading his leg. He's caught him. But right in front of the linesman, who does nothing.
Free kick. Sergio da Silva Pinto, the Portuguese midfielder. Free kick then. Giggs and Nani stand over it. Michael Keane could be a target in there. Nani, who takes it very, very deep, and United couldn't make anything of that. And here's the break on then. Stindl. Support from Schmiedeback. Here is Schmiedeback. Back up the line to Steve Cherundolo. They call him the mayor of Hannover here. He's been here since 1999, the US international. Stindl again. Abdeloui. Stindl, neat work, dangerous ball in as well, and what a back flick that is. And that could be curtains for United. It's Abdeloui with a terrific finish. He was unmarked, but he did the rest. And United in trouble here. Hannover 3, United 1.
Well, it's a clever back heel, isn't it? Great little bit of football. All credit to him for it. You know, it's a little ball in. He's unmarked, isn't he?
What a finish
little
there.
black back flick. Takes everybody by surprise. I don't think anybody expected him to do that. Yeah, a little ball in from Stindl. Terrific back heel, isn't it?
That's why several clubs have been looking at Mohamed Abdeloui.
Another one of the subs as well to score.
United try and get back into it straight away though. Giggs with the ball in, but he got that wrong. He slipped as he tried to play it in. Last season's top scorer. Shows that he's got a great instinct for goal, the Norwegian international. Technique there is fabulous, you have to say.
Terrific. And the technique that takes everybody by surprise.
Well, now, problems for United. How will they respond? Nani's racing after this, and Hagui does well, actually. Rooney. Cleverley. Maybe there will be questions asked about the actual marking there, but anyway, what can United do here? Cleverley, oh, he's looking for Giggs. It was well cut out by Cherundolo. Yakonen. Challenges there from Tom Cleverley. Now Yakonen. It's a threat. Yakonen with Abdeloui. Well played Patrice Evra. Cleverley. Did you see a way back here in the final quarter then, Pat?
It's going to be very difficult for United. They're working hard, that's the thing.
Nani. It's a terrific individual run. He's got Giggs to the left, he goes to the right, wins a free kick. He's just...
Yeah,
clearly fouled there.
Avevor just brings him down. Can someone belt this in from this angle? Surely far enough out to get up and over the wall, which there surely will be a wall. Yeah, it's the push that does it. When you're in a crowd of players, it's very difficult to get through. Someone's going to foul you.
Well, last time it was Giggs, maybe this time it's going to be Wayne Rooney. Wall is, I think, it's got to come back a bit further, says our referee, Mr. Eggimann. This will not be the ideal way to finish pre-season, at least for the first team squad in terms of games. Still plenty of time to do something about it. It's going to be Wayne Rooney to take this free kick for United. Rooney. Oh, what about that?
Great goal.
Ron Robert Zieler did not move. And United right back in it now. Hannover 3, United 2.
What about the pace on the free kick? Just as I said earlier, it's far enough out to go up and over the wall. But it's the pace on it as well. And no goalkeeper will stop that. It's right in the corner. Makes the game a little bit more interesting as well, doesn't it?
What a belter.
Yeah,
Ron Robert Zieler just stood there statuesque. He waved it goodbye, and Wayne Rooney makes it 3-2. And
22 minutes.
well, this is an absolute goal fest now.
Great entertainment, isn't it?
Exciting end to the game, and whatever happens, at least Rooney and Chicharito are amongst the goals tonight.
Free kick for you, Patrick.
United get on with it quickly. Rooney, great ball to Chicharito, but Zieler's off his line.
Good goalkeeping again.
Suddenly Mirko Slomka looks a bit of a worried man. Former assistant coach, youth coach and player here at Hannover. Schmiederbach. United needed that. It's going to make the last 20 minutes or so very, very interesting.
Very interesting. Great for the spectators.
It's been a really enjoyable watch, and Rooney looks menacing. And here he goes.
Oh, well,
that's a poor challenge by Pinto.
There's no option to get the referee to book him.
Well, that's his second foul, Pinto. And so he's booked half-time sub.
Referees don't like to take names in friendly matches, but there was no option there.
Yeah, see me. Ball wasn't even in the picture there, was it? And Mickey Phelan just organising a few more subs. United are going to make some more changes. Cleverley. Rooney, I didn't think he wanted that.
No, he
now Yakonen. Yakonen brings it under control. Chance for a run here. Stindl. The challenge that. Carrick. Corner kick. Linesman got it exactly right.
Yeah, they played the ball. It's obvious a corner.
Well, Anderson's going to come on in just a tick. And Antonio Valencia looks like he's going to come on as well. We'll see them in a moment as United try and rescue the situation. Corner kick then. De Gea comes. He didn't really get there. He's booted away. Oh, what a volley that is!
That was a terrific strike, that wasn't it?
Fantastic volley.
You think to yourself, why are you going to hit that? Great strike.
If that would have gone in, Christian Pander could have retired on the spot. Fantastic. Chicharito at the other end. You can't take your eyes off this for a second. The pace of this game compared to some of the other friendlies has been so noticeable. Rooney. Keane. Nani. Oh, lovely ball in.
Oh, again, just too quick.
Chicharito just couldn't get, I don't think he got anything on that.
No, it was too quick to cross again for him. If he gets a touch, it finishes up the net, but he doesn't get a touch. The pace defeats him.
Well, we're going to see a double change now, and Chicharito, I think that's the last.
Well, Valencia looks as if he's going to go to right back, doesn't he?
Yeah, Michael Keane can go off as well. He's done well, Michael Keane.
Oh, no, it's not Michael Keane.
He's not going off. Vidic is going off. And Michael Keane stays on.
And Chicharito.
Chicharito, the other player to go off for Anderson. So that means that Michael Keane goes centre back. And on goes on to Anderson. He's featured very prominently throughout pre-season. Another really big day for Michael Keane. I mean, we've seen him on MUTV in the reserves, of course, play at centre back. But on this short tour in the last couple of weeks, he's played right back, left back, and centre back. Abdelouit. Yakonen waits in the centre.
Oh, it's overhit. We'll still get there.
Stindl, too much on that. United just getting away with that. Another useful workout, Paddy, for Nemanja.
Oh, yes. I mean, particularly this second half, they've come on strong, Hannover, haven't they?
Very much so. 3-2. Valencia, who I'm sure won't particularly want to start the season as right back in the Premier League, but we're not quite sure about the availability of Phil Jones. And of course, Raphael's only just finished the Olympics today.
He was offside.
Flag raised. Valencia played right back a number of times last season, perfectly capable of it. United's Player of the Year, Fans Player of the Year, Players Player of the Year. So Mick Phelan has made the changes. I know results aren't everything in pre-season, but you don't want to end it with a defeat, do you?
Well, you don't like getting beaten at any time. But we've still got to remind ourselves that it is pre-season. Getting up to fitness.
Delawi. Quite strong, and Delawi. And wins the corner. And we've got a little over 15 minutes to go of this Chevrolet Cup game. And surely a fourth for Hannover would seal it. So United need a mark up here. In it comes, and Hauger, again, a punch that doesn't get a huge amount of distance, and Yakonen was in there, but United can clear with Valencia. Just too much on that, really. Just got it out. Michael Keane, instead of letting that go, whacks it clear. Hushti. The return, the Hungarian, but he's so strong, Antonio Valencia, and he's drawn the foul as well.
Pushed to the ground.
He's got such upper body strength, Antonio Valencia. Difficult to
big fella
get the ball off. United, of course, without Smalling and Evans and Raphael and Jones in terms of defenders, 4 defenders for one reason or another not around. Here's Yakonen. Flags up for offside. I think he's just coming back from
offside position.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Here's Anderson for United. Evra, Anderson. Driving run, terrific from Anderson. He's got Evra up with him. Offside.
He just lost control at the wrong time.
Maybe just needed to play it a little earlier there, perhaps.
But he just lost control. That's why he didn't play it a little early. Patrice get caught offside.
Yeah, this well off. See? 35,800 in the AWD Arena tonight. That's 10,000 more than were here 2 nights ago for a competitive European game. So shows you the attraction of Manchester United. Giggs. Kagawa. Cleverley. Keane. Valencia. Kagawa. Great skill. And now Rooney goes for goal again, but too close to Zieler. He's everywhere, Cleverley, isn't it?
He is that.
Carrick. Kagawa.
Well, he's onside as well. Just overhit it.
The flag actually didn't
go
up
offside. He just overhit it. He got that one wrong, linesman.
I thought he just bent his run a bit there, Nani, so this will be tight. Very, very tight indeed. Let's have a look. Level, isn't he?
Doesn't matter then, he was overhit.
Hannover 3, United 2, 12 minutes to go. Rooney and Chicharito on the mark for United. Cleverley. They have 2 balls on the pitch for a moment. Giggs. Giggs ran into Stindl there and he wins the throw-in. Cleverley. Anderson. Anderson and Cleverley, you remember, started last season so superbly well in the United engine room.
You're doing a bit too much, Nani. You're doing a bit too much. You're going to get challenged and going to get caught.
Yakonen bursting clear here. Looking for Abdullahi. Cherundolo. This is Pinto. It's a dangerous looking ball actually, but dealt with by Carrick. Back to De Gea. Nani. Valencia. Kagawa. Anderson, lovely ball. Rooney through. Can he equalise? Wayne Rooney round Zieler. That's going to be a penalty to Manchester United.
It lost it anyway, Wayne. It's a heavy touch from him.
Well, if this wasn't a friendly, Zieler would be off.
Yeah, it was just a heavy touch by Wayne, but he's just about on. The goalie commits himself. He's off any other game, but...
Well, United have had problems with penalties on this tour. Wayne Rooney missed one against Barcelona.
He's going to take this one.
And United missed a couple in the shootout.
I don't think he missed this one.
10 minutes to go. Now, Robert Zieler having a word with Eggimann, the referee. Now, what about the situation with contact here? Well, Wayne Rooney had to hurdle Zieler.
That still puts him off, doesn't it?
So, penalty then. The former United goalkeeper, Robert Zieler, against Wayne Rooney, who missed a couple of days ago against Barcelona.
He'll belt this one. He'll belt this one, Wayne.
Boos ring out around the stadium. Rooney against Robert Zieler. 3-3. Yeah. Never in doubt. And what a friendly this is. 9 minutes to go. Hannover 3, United 3.
Could there be another goal in the game? There might be. I think there might be. I fancy a lot to get it.
Well, he won the penalty and he slotted the penalty. And Wayne Rooney has got 2 goals and he's well and truly up and running as we head into the new season. Took it well.
Yeah, well, you expect him to blast it, don't you?
Well, he successfully took 9 penalties last season, Wayne Rooney. He missed a few as well, but normally so reliable.
Oh, you're asking a lot, you're asking a lot.
I'm struggling to remember a more entertaining pre-season friendly than this.
He's got a dull one there, he hasn't.
Cleverley with a challenge.
He kicks the other way around. I agree.
Well, so did he. So did he.
Well, the one thing for sure, Stuart, you can't say they haven't been. They haven't enjoyed their night. Everybody that's in this stadium.
This has been exceptional in pre-season friendly terms. Superb. Nani.
Is there another goal in the game, Stuart?
Well,
I think there might be.
It looks open, doesn't it? United were 3-1 down. It's now 3-3. Anderson, he's looking for Rooney again. Rooney on the hat-trick now, of course. Rooney.
Oh,
that's brilliant. Kagawa.
Can you believe he's miscontrolled it?
Still going, though. Great footwork. Can he finish?
Can you believe he miscontrolled that? If he miscontrols, he's got a great chance, or if he controls it, he's got a great chance of scoring. Great ball from Rooney.
United have men over there as well, but we're in for a heck of a last 7 minutes here.
Watch your line, Chicharito. Ah, dear me. Well, hardly anything in that at all, is there?
Very little in that. 7 minutes to go in this Chevrolet Cup game. 3-3. I know we haven't brought you goals galore on the tour over the last 2 or 3 weeks, but wow, this has been fabulous tonight. Abdelouis looking for Stindl. Giggs. Ryan Giggs looking for Rooney over the top. Avevor's clearance only goes to Nani. Rooney's in here, onside, and he plays in Kagawa. Brilliant! What a comeback and what a goal! Shinji Kagawa makes it Hannover 3, Manchester United 4.
What a game we're seeing tonight. I said earlier on, I think United will score again. Well, it's a great double act between Rooney and Kagawa, isn't it? But I'll tell you something, Stuart, he's at an awful angle when he scores this goal. He's at an awful angle. He's did well to put that in the far corner. That's a tremendous finish there. Oh, what a game we've seen tonight.
Shinji Kagawa's second goal of the tour.
Great header down by Wayne, but the angle he scores from, tremendous. Well, will we see another goal?
Well, with
6 minutes to go plus whatever injury time there is.
With 25 minutes to go, United with 3-1 down. With 5 minutes to go, they're 4-3 up. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Manchester United in a nutshell.
Yeah.
That's why we just love watching Manchester United season in, season out. They are never, ever beaten. 5 minutes to go. That's a shot on the turn over the top.
Yeah, it's a good effort again.
A change here. Chance for Nico Giebelman to come on. Just a very young midfielder for Pander. One of the few players who didn't come off at half-time. So, yeah, it's a great moment for Nico Giebelman. Youth player. Oh, Pat, remember before tonight we had 3 goals in 5 games in pre-season.
Yeah.
Tonight we've had 7.
Yeah, but you're thinking 4 against much tougher opposition than probably 3 of the games we played.
Yep. Good side. Bear in mind, as I mentioned, Hanover brought on a lot of their bigger guns, if you like, at half-time. Took command of the situation to lead 3-1, and then, well, it's been absolute carnage. Brilliant stuff.
Great to watch, Stuart, you've got to say. What entertaining it is, what entertainment it is. Terrific.
Can't wait for the season to start. We are so lucky to follow Manchester United around, because you think back to last year,
boring, is it?
Chelsea away, 3-0 down, back to 3-3. Just half of the course for United.
Not good for your heart, is it?
This is only pre-season, Paddy.
I know,
goodness
I know.
sake. Kagawa, what a signing he may well turn out to be. Evra. Now this is Rooney.
It's unfortunate.
Well, he did well because Kagawa
slipped.
So he held off his pass. Giggs.
Trying to thread the needle there, Ryan.
Five second-half goals we've had. Last 3 minutes. I hope this has really whetted your appetite for the new campaign. Not sure I fancy being 3-1 down at Goodison Park, mind you, with 25 minutes to go. So
Got to go to Aberdeen yet. Aberdeen.
yeah, it's on Tuesday. United 11. Quite a few of these players, of course, will be on international duty, but valuable time for others.
Oh, he's off. He's not. Valencia's not off.
Valencia. Nani. Kagawa struggling to cope with his movement. That's the way he fell there, actually. But then, that's extraordinary. What an utter mess that was.
Going in? I thought it had.
Honestly, that would be on bloopers DVDs for years to come. You just have a look at this clearance here.
Yeah, it just comes back and hits Nani. I don't think he knows too much about it. Oh,
Keeper lost. Just hit Nani.
You have to get that, Mr. Keane. You did well. You did well to block the cross.
It's not often you say this in pre-season, but I really, really don't want this game to end. There's only 90 seconds to go.
Isn't it? It's smashing to watch.
Giggs.
He likes the ball, Kagawa, doesn't he? Likes the ball.
He looks made for Manchester United. And it's great to see Wayne Rooney look sharper tonight as well.
Yeah, just get clobbered there.
Well, it looks like a bit more silverware. The Chevrolet Cup is going to go back with us on the plane home tonight, Paddy. Will you be filling that with red wine on the way home?
I don't think so. You'll get there someday.
Giggs goes in. Anderson.
The break on here again. There's a break on here again.
It's 3 against 3 here with players
just play the right pass.
bursting from midfield. It's gone an awful long way. Pulled across the face of goal, and Giggs will get to it. Nani was onside. Giggs.
Somebody got a shot here.
Nani. Oh, he's gone for the return. He can wrap it up here, Nani.
Well, we saw him do that last year, didn't he? Chip the goalkeeper. He's been a mess of that one.
Well, this seems to be going an awful long way wide. Oh dear.
Yeah, it's well wide.
Well, we're going to play just 1 extra minute of time to be added on.
Well, it's been a fantastic game of football.
It's been remarkable. 65 minutes, United 3-1 down. You thought, oh well, it's been a good workout. Now they're 4-3 up. Keane. Nani. Cleverley.
Could they score again, Stuart? Could they score?
Oh, I hope Cleverley's okay there. It took a real whack.
He's up all right, thankfully.
Jakonen, is there one more twist? Oh dear, oh dear. Rosed from Hushti. And that should be that. Souvenir for someone.
Keep it. Why are you giving it back?
No, we can see you. We can see you.
He must have heard me. Oh, there it's come back, unfortunately.
Well, United end the tour on a high. They've won the Chevrolet Cup in dramatic fashion, coming back from 3-1 down to win by 4-3. What a fantastic game this has been. It was 1-1 at half-time. Sobiech and Chicharito with the goals. And in the second half, well, Hannover started brilliantly with Hagui and Abdeloui both scoring. 3-1 up with 25 minutes to go. Then Wayne Rooney scored twice, a thrilling free kick and then a penalty, and then he set up Shinji Kagawa for a quite magnificent goal in the closing minutes, and United win by 4-3. Amazing evening here, and all of the fans, 35,000 of them, certainly had their money's worth.
Oh, they've had their money's worth, no question about that. I mean, the result, yeah, unfortunately for the home team, United have won, but entertainment, top class.
And there is silverware that United are about to lift. The Chevrolet Cup. You may remember United picked up a Chevrolet Cup in Shanghai with a hard-fought single-goal victory, but it's good to see Wayne Rooney looking more like it, isn't it?
Getting in the goal. Glad to see Chicharito scoring as well. That's important.
And signs of a pretty special partnership between Shinji Kagawa and Wayne Rooney.
He's a good player, Stuart. He's a good player, very intelligent. I mean, he played in the middle of the park tonight with Tom Cleverley and done extremely well together. Extremely well together.
All smiles down there. Terrific workout for both sets of teams. Although I'm sure Mirko Slomka is thinking, how on earth have we lost this game? We were 3-1 up. So Wayne Rooney, I mean, so many great moments in the game. Wayne Rooney's thrilling free kick. The Kagawa goal was great late on. Great link-up play. I think it means that the tour overall, Paddy, has ended on a real high.
I think, Stuart, you look at the tour, the first three have not great, but against Barcelona, against tonight, playing against tough opposition. The fitness standards have certainly risen, no question about that.
There's the Chevrolet Cup, but United in the lift.
No.
Well, you can't get that back on the plane tonight, Paddy. United heading home after the game. But what a fantastic, thoroughly worthwhile exercise this has been. Playing a decent Hannover side, giving them a 3-1 advantage, and still winning. Great moment for someone like Michael Keane down there to be involved in this sort of situation.
I just think it's important for Tom Cleverley playing in the Olympic Games. It's done him the world of good. He's very good tonight.
Yeah, Giggs and Cleverley looked both look fit as fiddles after their Olympic exploits. Hannover 96 just doing a a lap of honour. And credit to their fans who made a terrific noise in here tonight.
Yeah, and they're getting well applauded and deservedly so.
They looked a handy side, particularly in the second half when some of their bigger players came on. And they were 3-1 up, and you thought, well, I'm not quite sure how United are going to get back into this, but it took a really spectacular Rooney free kick, which screamed into the top
so many
corner.
chances in the first half as well, United.
Still the Hannover players come round. The United squad just waiting down below us here on the touchline, just waiting to get their hands on a bit of silverware. I think we're going to see a combination of two players lift the trophy. Nemanja Vidic and Wayne Rooney. Nemanja Vidic the captain, and Wayne Rooney will be, I think, man of the match. That's why he's lifting the trophy. Interesting, the goalkeeping situation, because David De Gea and Anders Lindegaard both made mistakes, but also looked assured at other times in the first half. So I wonder what's going to happen at Goodison Park.
Make sure you do them when the game's not that important. I mean, it is pre-season for both the goalkeepers, don't forget, Stuart, so...
Well, we've seen the lap of honour, now we're ready for a presentation of silverware. And Wayne Rooney back in the groove. Showed some of his full repertoire today. Penalty kicks, winning penalty kicks, scoring, screaming free kicks. Some great link-up play with Shinji Kagawa.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go on, Wayne, go over there and sign it. Of course, the real business starts in, what, 9 days' time at Goodison Park. Wayne Rooney will get an interesting reception at Goodison Park as we still prepare for this trophy celebration with the United players. The Hannover players have gone, heading for the showers. Tom Cleverley, who I think was a contender for man of the match as well, by the way. I thought he was absolutely excellent, Tom Cleverley, today. Played very well.
He was smashing. I think about Tom when he plays in the middle of the park. The game's quicker. Passes very quick and sharp.
Well, he's always positive, isn't he? He's always looking to do something positive, move forward. And I think a great workout for this, 19-man squad who came over to Germany today. But I think that'll put a smile on the faces of many Manchester United fans, the fact that Wayne Rooney is back in the harness again.
One of the important things as well, Chicharito needed a goal, he got it. He needed a goal. Nothing better for strikers than to score a goal. Big lift to their confidence.
The thing you can say about Shinji Kagawa as well is he doesn't look like a new player. He just looks as though he's slotted in, as though he's always been here. I think he's going to be an outstanding signing for United this season, which now we're really looking forward to getting underway. This seems to be going on a while, this trophy presentation. Players all waiting for the action to get underway. It's interesting to see Ron Robert Zieler, actually, because, again, Ron Robert Zieler, I thought made some good saves today, and in the end conceded 4 goals. So Wayne Rooney wins the Man of the Match award, and a lovely little glass inscribed memento of his excellent performance.
I like glasses like that, but I prefer them if you can put something in them. Much better, much more sensible.
So Wayne Rooney just posing for a few photographs there after a terrific display. He gets some warm applause from the sprinkling of fans around us who've stayed here. And now we wait for the actual lift of the Chevrolet Cup itself. Again, what a signing that man looks. And Eric Steele talking to Ron Robert Zieler. They know each other well. Nemanja Vidic being called up so he can lift the trophy. And Nemanja, here he comes. We hope he lifts a few of these this season. So Nemanja shakes hands. And a bit of silverware for United then to go into the new campaign. Nemanja is presented with the Chevrolet Cup. which United have won here after a quite magnificent 4-3 victory. A great comeback. And Nemanja has silverware. And let's hope that's not the last time we are saying it this season. How would you sum things up then, Paddy, overall?
I think terrific match, terrific for people to watch. There's nobody on MUTV that didn't get the money's worth tonight, that's for sure.
Well, hope you enjoyed it at home. It's finished here. Hannover 3, Manchester United 4. Reaction from the dressing room coming up after this short break.
Well, that was thoroughly entertaining at the AWD Arena. The score finished Hannover 96-3, Manchester United 4. It was an absolute goal fest, Lou Macari. We were waiting for that, weren't we?
We were, Mark, and I said to you at half-time I thought United would win, but I've got to be honest with you, when we went 3-1 behind, I didn't even think we'd get a draw out of it. But if ever you needed a goal to get you back on track, Wayne's goal from the free kick gave us a big lift. It was a magnificent goal, and then obviously we went on to win the game, but couldn't see it coming at 3-1. I thought no chance, but it's Manchester United, isn't it?
And if you stuck with MUTV instead of watching the brilliant Mo Farah win the 5,000 metres, I think you would have been rewarded, because the fans here were entertained, we were entertained, you at home probably were entertained as well.
Well, it was a great night. We couldn't see goals before tonight because obviously we had a couple of nil-nillers, and you were actually counting the minutes, weren't you, during the game?
I think we got to 320 minutes
since we'd scored a goal.
The Peterborough game.
But then when the goals came, and again I go back to the Wayne Rooney free kick, Mark, it gave you a big lift. Even though it only got you back to 3-2, you saw a spring in the step of all the players. They had a belief then that not only could they get the equaliser, but they could go on to win the game.
That was a cracking free kick by Rooney. He was awarded man of the match. Tom Cleverley was excellent as well. The two of them are talking to Helen.
Firstly, Wayne, congratulations on your man of the match award. Did you enjoy that game tonight?
Yeah, it was a good game. You know, it was end-to-end a little bit at times, and you know, at times we probably were a bit sloppy and could have done better defending. But I thought some of the play throughout the game was great. Some great link-up play between us, and you know, thankfully tonight we've got the 4 goals, which, you know, we've maybe been lacking in pre-season. So it's great to get them in this game. You know, with the season coming up.
How did you feel linking up with Kagawa up front?
No, it was great. Obviously he's a very clever player, and you know, the likes of himself, you know, Chicharito, Tom. There's players there who are all capable of getting on the ball and linking the play, and it worked good for us tonight. And
Tom, are you glad to be back with the squad?
Yeah, it's brilliant. I mean, been away for a few weeks now, but to come back into a good game in a good stadium like this, and playing with the world-class players that we've got, only up short game as well. So yeah, it's good to be back.
Are you feeling fresh and fit tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think the Olympics has been good for me. I've got 6 games under my belt, including the 2 friendlies, and so yeah, I feel 100%. So I'm happy and looking forward to the season.
And just over a week away till that big game against Everton, Wayne, do you feel prepared as a squad now?
Yeah, I think you know, it's been a bit, you know, stop-start, if you like. You know, with the international players coming back a bit later, but you know, we've had to make sure we look after ourselves over the summer, and then you know, we come in, and like tonight, I think you see the players are looking better every game, and fresher every game, fitter. So you know, hopefully by come next Monday against Everton, we'll all be ready, and because it will be a difficult game.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, cheers.
Yeah, well done to the pair of them. How impressed, Lou, were you with Tom Cleverley?
Oh, Tom, I thought was great. Wanted to get the ball all night, Mark, and every time he was given the ball, hardly put a pass astray. And of course, Wayne talked there about his link-up play with Kagawa, and I thought it was the 3rd goal or the 4th goal. Lovely header from Wayne into the, what was the last goal, into the path of Kagawa, and he finished superbly. Seems a good understanding there.
Yeah, really good, and that's going to blossom throughout the season, we hope. Let's go through the goals, beginning right at the start of the match. The first goal of the game scored by Hannover, Lou. They took a surprise lead, and I know we've apportioned the blame to Lindegaard. He will be disappointed. He should have held a shot from the German striker there, but the Polish lad Sobiech there to tuck in the rebound.
Well, all players make mistakes, Mark, and he's obviously made a mistake. It bounced off his chest and gave Sobiech an easy chance from 2 or 3 yards, well, 4 or 5 yards, just to put the ball into the empty net.
Yeah, Schlaudraff's effort was decent, but not that great, really.
No, well, 9 times out of 10 he'd have grabbed the ball and the move would have come to an end, but he just spilled it, and was a player on hand to take advantage.
But if anything, that stung the Reds into life, really, because they had to come out a little bit more. There was a little bit more urgency, and Chicharito, he needed a goal. Lou Macari, you said goals give strikers confidence, and he lives on confidence as Chicharito, so he'd have been relishing the fact that he got on the score sheet, albeit from a couple of yards.
Yeah, very similar to the Hannover goal, Mark, but we'd missed a couple of chances before that as well, and you were just hoping that another opportunity would come along, and it did do to Wayne. He got his shot on target, keeper spills it, and the exact same had happened at the other end. 10 minutes earlier, we got a goal from 3 or 4 yards.
That's the kind of player Javier Hernandez is. He's a poacher. He thrives on this kind of situation, and he gives that bit of difference up front to our other strikers.
Well, he does, Mark, but it hadn't been happening for him for maybe 4 or 5 months now. You know, the goals hadn't been coming the way they did when he first joined. He'd been going offside maybe a little bit too often, trying to get that first run on the central defenders. But just maybe that little scrambled goal might be enough to spark him back into life again.
He might have been given confidence by the fact that his Mexican teammates won Olympic gold.
Yeah, and he did say in the hotel before the game kicked off, he said, my country will win. And they scored there after a minute, I think it was. Got another one late on, and then Brazil came back in added time and got what was a consolation goal, but he was spot on. Mexican side were a good side.
Commiserations to young Rafael, who picked up, at least he's got a silver medal from his Olympic experience. Okay, into the second half then. Plenty of changes on both sides, particularly the Germans, but it didn't seem to affect them too much because they restored their lead. 2-1 it was when Hauger scored from a header. Lou, your reading of this situation?
Well, it was against the run of play, Matt. I just thought second half we were going to go on and comfortably win the game, but as we know, anything can happen in football, and if you're a little bit sloppy at any time and you just allow someone to rise above you in the box, in fairness, it was a good header. I mean, he's climbed high, he's headed it well. Decent goal it was from Hannover.
Can we apportion any blame to any of the defenders here? I mean, Michael Keane and Michael Carrick are both in and around that area.
Well, Michael Keane's a young lad, Mark, and he's just learning the game, and Michael Carrick, let's be honest, isn't a centre-half. So maybe that was why they got the better of us in that situation, but both players are there in contention to try and head it away. But unfortunately, they just out-jumped in the ball in the back of the net.
I guess if you strip it down to basics, the first thing is block the cross.
Well, that's it, block the cross, and it doesn't come in, and the danger's gone. We failed to do that.
Okay, then it was 3-1 shortly after that, and we thought there was going to be no way back for Manchester United when this happened. Well-worked goal as well.
This is a brilliant goal. This is absolutely brilliant. He back heels this into the back of the net. What is he, 7 or 8 yards out? If we see it again, I'm sure we will, Mark.
He's not just backheeled it, but backheeled it with power to beat
power as well. Here it goes. Ball comes into the box. First time round, I thought he just scooped it into the net, but look, it's a back heel. It's brilliant. At 3-1, then I thought, well, that's it. Game over for us. The Germans were playing exceptionally well. They had confidence of, well, certainly the confidence to do this. Look at it. Lovely back heel, right into the back of the net. And I thought, that's it. We can get ready to get on that plane and go home.
If
but
Messi or Ronaldo does that, we talk about it for months,
without a
years.
doubt, it was brilliant.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, as we said, we thought United might be running out of options to get back into the game, but then we got a free kick round about the edge of the box, Wayne Rooney territory. Now, with a couple of free kicks in recent games, he's clipped the top of the wall. This one was perfect. Zieler, no chance.
Yeah, the Hannover players were complaining to the referee before this that it shouldn't have been a free kick, but it's certainly a great goal, there's no doubt about that. Over the wall, just enough to stay under the crossbar, right into the corner, keeper no chance. And that was the big lift, Mark. It's not just a goal, it's a fantastic goal.
It looks fantastic on TV. Pitch side there, it was a beautiful piece of play, the way that curled into the net.
Yeah, well, we were 10-15 yards away from it and almost followed it into the net. Brilliant goal, and the big lift we needed.
Then another dead ball situation. This time it was a penalty. Let's have a look at the incident which led to that penalty. First, we were looking at this, Lou, and we thought, well, Zieler, he didn't actually touch Rooney, but it is a penalty because Zieler's come out. Rooney's been prevented from getting to the ball.
First time round there, Mark, he was just onside, but first time round it looks a cert penalty. It looks as if he's actually brought Wayne to the ground. You see it from another angle, which is this angle. Doesn't make any contact. Wayne jumps over him, and I think Wayne just clips Zieler's shoulder and goes down.
Yes, his right foot there, just off Zieler's shoulder.
Yeah.
There.
It just shows you how difficult it is for the referees. First time around when we saw that, it looked a certain penalty. You'd say, oh, no danger. But then second time you see it, Wayne jumps over him, there's no contact. Then Wayne actually makes contact with him and Zieler goes the wrong way. I'm surprised he went the wrong way, because had he been watching the last game, he would have known where Wayne puts most of his penalties.
Absolutely. Against Barcelona, Wayne put it exactly there. Valdez stretched out a hand and saved it, turned it wide. So if Zieler had watched that, and Wayne does put a lot of them down there.
He puts most of them down that side, the other side from what he did, from the way the goalkeeper went. And I just thought if the goalkeeper had gone that way, he just may have got it, but we were on the way back then.
When Chicharito came off, Kagawa went into more advanced position, just playing the hole behind Rooney there. That's his preferred position. He likes to pop up in all those different positions in that attacking third, and he came up with United's winner. Great combination with Rooney. It was a lovely cushioned header by the England frontman right into the Japanese international's path.
I think the best thing about it, Mark, Wayne was clever enough just to stay onside by a fraction, but enough to stay onside. Then a lovely cushioned header. There's the angle. Certainly just onside. Lovely cushioned header into the path of Kagawa, who from a little bit of a tight angle still got a bit to do. Well, it's a bit of a scruffy shot, but they all count, and in this case it certainly did count. It's the winning goal and another great United comeback.
Absolutely. If that's a sign of things to come, the partnership between Kagawa and Rooney, then we could be seeing some great things this season.
Well, I think we've seen enough tonight, well, to convince me that we've got enough there to go on and win the title. All right, Europe might be different, because it's a lot different in terms of the quality of teams you play, but to go on and win the English Premier League, I think we've got enough there, Mark, to cause people problems, certainly at Old Trafford. We'll just need to wait and see. We start with Everton. Pick up 3 points there, it'll be a fantastic start.
I mean, you look at the bare bones of it. City haven't yet bought, so they've not improved. We have brought in a couple of players, Kagawa, who can certainly make an impact straight away in the first team, and it was only goal difference that separated the two sides last season.
I wouldn't be so concerned who's bought and who's not bought. I think what you've got at Manchester United, and you've had it since the manager's come here, you've got a great team spirit, you've got players who like to play football, they like to get forward, they like to score goals, and tonight you've seen what Manchester United really is all about, coming from, well, I thought, an impossible position, not only, to go on and win the game.
You say don't worry about who's bought who. Roberto Mancini's worried, isn't he? He's arguing with Brian Marwood about the fact they've not bought anybody.
Well, it fills the papers, Mark, at this stage of the season, but he's in control. I'm sure if he's demanded that he buys somebody, then the people that run Man City, they've got the money, they'll go and buy them. I think he's just maybe a little bit concerned that the challenge from Manchester United is going to be there once again, and his team are going to probably have to play better, I think, than they did last season to go on and win the title.
OK, we will take a short break. When we come back, we'll hear the thoughts of Mick Phelan. See you in a couple of minutes.